There is a risk that stem cells from donors will be rejected by the patient's immune system. Because of this, the patient might have to take immunosuppressants. These are immune-suppressing drugs which weaken their immune system. This is just one way to avoid stem cell rejection. Let's take a look at another. Therapeutic cloning produces an embryo with the same genes as the patient, so the stem cells will not be rejected. These embryonic stem cells could then be used for medical treatments. Stem cells produced through therapeutic cloning have been used in research, but aren't yet being used to treat anyone. So how does therapeutic cloning work? First, the nucleus is removed from a cell of the patient. For example, a cell from a patient, like a skin cell, has the nucleus removed from it. This red blob is the nucleus that's been removed, and this will be held aside. Next, the nucleus is removed from a donor's egg cell and discarded. So this simple diagram shows the egg cell. This pink blob is the nucleus, and this time it's going to be discarded. So this leaves us with an empty egg cell and a nucleus from the skin cell. Can you guess what the next step is going to be? The patient's nucleus is transferred to the donor egg cell. So the nucleus from the patient's donor cell, for example the skin cell, is going to be transplanted into the donor egg cell. This leaves us with a combined cell and nucleus. Now the cell is stimulated to divide into an embryo. This stimulation comes in the form of an electric shock so that the cell is able to divide into an embryo. It's the electricity that causes the cell to divide. Remember, this cell is never fertilized. Let's see what happens next. Stem cells are removed from the embryo and cultured to make more. So the stem cells are put into a petri dish like this and used to create a stem cell culture. Culture basically means artificially made. The stem cells may be made to differentiate into any cell type needed. For example, they could be made to differentiate into pancreatic cells for people with diabetes, or into nerve cells for people suffering from paralysis. These are just a couple of examples of the types of cells that could be produced from stem cells.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy to follow videos and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!